Hi, I'm George, the Weather Dad, and it's time to take a look at your upcoming Memorial Day weekend. Now, for those of us here in the Midwest, it's probably not going to be the best weekend for outdoor grilling because it looks like it's going to be wet, not all the time, but there will be some showers and thunderstorms around. And anytime you get those thunderstorms, the temperature is going to drop a little bit, but humidity is going to be increasing, so it's going to feel a little bit uncomfortable at times. Now, of course, this is the unofficial start of summer, and this is here we see on Friday where we see the yellow colors. That's where precipitation is going to keep the temperatures down, and that's going to be in the Tennessee Valley, potentially in portions of the Ohio Valley, certainly cooler across the northern tier states, very warm along the southeast. Now, this is on your Friday. Come Saturday now, we see a little bit less of the yellows, which means it's going to be a little less precipitation around, but it's still going to be fairly warm and fairly humid, but you're also going to have to keep an eye out for those showers. By Sunday, you can see a little wedge of some cooler air working its way into the Ohio Valley, Indiana, Ohio, certainly up here in the Great Lakes region. And there's the storm system sitting over Iowa that's going to help enhance those showers over the weekend. Now, as we head on into your Sunday, you can kind of see again a nice little shot of some cooler air working its way in. Still very warm along the southeast, but a little bit unseasonably cool across the northern tier of states with some of the exceptions up in the high plains. But once again, these cooler colors that you see there will reflect some precipitation. Here on Wednesday now, I'm going to jump into the middle of next week. You can see a nice little wedge of some cooler air coming in. What I mean here is temperature highs are going to be in the 70s instead of the 80s and even 90s, and this cooler air will push its way towards the southeast for the latter part of next week. Precipitation, that's going to be the key. See if you can get those outdoor grills going, as well as some of those picnics you may have planned for Memorial Day itself. You can see here on Friday there could be some severe weather down in the Tennessee Valley and also up in the high plains, working its way into the Great Lakes. And it's going to be a little bit of a wet day across the Ohio Valley as well. By Saturday, that system kind of pushing its way towards the south, so you'll have some clearing. Now, keep in mind, this is a snapshot in time. This is going to be like around mid-afternoon, so as this pushes through, you're going to see some cooler and some sunshine across the Ohio Valley. Now, what I mean by cooler, again, temperatures will be a little lower, but if you get that precipitation, that's more humidity in the air, so it's going to feel a little bit more uncomfortable. Now, this is on Saturday. You also see quite a bit of active weather up in the northern Rockies. Here on Sunday, we have a shot of some severe weather across the Midwest, so we have to keep an eye on that. Dry across the southeast, but still very wet across the high plains. As we head on into Memorial Day itself, you see this next system pushing its way through, so there's going to be some showers and some thunderstorms there on your Monday. It's going to be a little bit cooler as well, once again, because of that precipitation. It's going to get very wet up into the northeast, as you can see there, and also up in the Great Lakes. Looks like you're going to be kind of cool as well, drying out across the western half of the country. Working our way on into next Wednesday. Here comes that next system, bringing cooler temperatures through the Midwest. Very stormy, active weather up into the northeast, but we're going to start drying out a little bit as we head on into the latter part of next week, but it's also going to be a little bit, looks like, below normal. So the bottom line is your Memorial Day weekend is going to be on the muggy side with some showers and thunderstorms, so you're going to have to dodge those if you're going to try to have a picnic for Memorial Day weekend. Do have a very safe and happy Memorial Day weekend. I'm George, the Weather Dad.